Okay, we got sound now. Is that sound working? Have we got audio mic sound? Sorry, still waiting for feedback. Some static. That might be the PlayStation, as it sounds like it's taking off. Okay. Do we have game audio, anyone? Don't know why Streamlabs decides to reset freaking maybe every fortnight. And you can't really test the audio until you're online. I think it's your PS4, yeah. Apparently playing The Last of Us 2 is even worse for the fan. Sounds like it's an airplane taking off. So yeah, this isn't The Last of Us 2. Sorry to disappoint anyone. I tried to make it clear I wasn't playing Last of Us 2. This game is Ys Memories of Celceta. It came out Friday. I am a huge fan of the Ys games. Quite a new fan. I've basically had a crash course in the last 2 years. I first played Ys Origin. Sorry Gary, not Last of Us 2. I have 2 friends who have ordered it and have promised to lend it to me next. So, soon I'll do a stream of that, I promise. Oh, look at the graphics on that kitty cat. I mean, that's just phenomenal. So yeah, I played Ys Origin, which is on the PC, Xbox One and PS4. It's a download game. I played that and loved it. And then I got Ys 8 on the PS4 and on the Switch, which is a phenomenal game. And then a lot of the games, previous games, got released on Steam, which I downloaded them all and completed them all and just fell in love with the series. This is Memories of Celceta, which is a remake of Ys 4. Ys 4 came out on the SNES and the PC Engine CD, and then it was remade for the PlayStation Vita, which is this version, which they've basically made to look a lot nicer. There are lots of Ys games available. A lot of them are remakes, because a lot of them were on the NES. Ys 1 was on the Master System. Ys 3 was on the Mega Drive and SNES. But this one came out on the PlayStation 4. Alright, this is your main character, Adol. It's a sort of an action JRPG. The difference with the Ys series, apart from Origins, is every game, Adol, this character here, is the main character. And it's kind of taken from the point of historians looking back. Adol made basically journals of all his adventures from all the different lands, and they were then made into storybooks in this world, which are told to children and families, and basically became a legend. So all the games are basically like people looking back at these journals and these storybooks, and you basically play the story through, which is cool, because most JRPGs, you usually start the game with a whole new character, usually a different world. The only sort of similarity is the name of the game. Say something like Final Fantasy. This game starts with a cliche. You wake up and you've got no memory. And you'll play through the game and work out why. So I heard mine and went to check it out a while ago. Where I hear it, there are veins all the way into the Great Forest. The gold rush business really never lets up, does it? Still, are they seriously planning to start messing around in the forest? Going near that place isn't worth all the money in the world. Can't spend it if you did. You can leave all your money to your cats though. And I'd like to say happy Father's Day to any of the shelfers who are dads, and all the shelfers who might have gone to see their dads today. I think Josh did, to celebrate his Father's Day and his dad's birthday. Hope you give him a fist bump from us. I can't believe it's 5 years since Celceta came under Roman control. So in these games, you're usually starting a new land. As you are an adventurer, so you go to a new land and usually fall right in the middle of some big adventure and stories that are going on in these places. Apart from Adol and your friend Dogi, who is in this game somewhere, the other things that are sort of repeated are sort of empires around the world, like the Roman. They'll come up in quite a lot of games. All expand the big story of this sort of series. Until they struck gold, they can't even be bothered servicing the roads around here. Blah 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 blah. Who cares? Nothing's gonna change. Suppose you're right, but wait, hang on. Soldiers. Tarman, how are you, Dave? I'm good. I've had a good Father's Day. Went to see my parents, socially distant, and then we all went for a big long 8-kilometer walk through some woods. Blah 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 blah. Feels like you're dragging their feet at this point. Off I stagger. I hope you had a good day, Josh. Did you have to wear a face mask on the train? I got 2 new Harley Quinn face masks for Father's Day from the kids today, so I could look all hip on the bus tomorrow on my way to work. Ah, what a jerk. Adam was completely exhausted. He couldn't even muster the energy to stand up. Kids these days, I tell you, no backbone at all. Lord knows why you'd push over someone without a backbone. That just seems mean. Where am I? Who am I? I'm just gonna lay here in the rain, being all emo. Hope you enjoyed the early surprise stream with Gary and Dan. I only managed to catch the start because the kids demanded that we play Mousetrap. Oh, anime intro. I came third in Mousetrap. My moody eldest child who didn't want to play ended up winning, which changed her mood. Yes, I've worn mask and train. Some others did and didn't. Yeah, I've been finding some people on the bus on my way to work aren't wearing masks. But apparently the staff are not being instructed to enforce it. Apparently if you have an issue, call the police. Is it really a JRPG if it doesn't have an anime intro? So I played this game originally on Steam about 1.5 years ago. I kind of remember some parts of the story, but it'd be nice to go through it again. Have I chosen which face mask to wear yet? I think I'll cycle them out, so they don't stink of my skanky breath. Okie doke. Now I should wake up in a nice inn. Goodness, life is full of surprises. It sure is, like Dark Souls stream on YouTube. Thinks that someone would wind up collapsed in a heap in the middle of a bustling city like this. It says bustling. I only saw 4 people and a cat. Do I make it about me or should I be polite? Let's say thank you. Well, fortunately I think I have a spare room right now. I should be able to give you somewhere to rest at least. So take it easy for a while. That was a nasty spill and I'd hate to see it happen again. Well, how about sort out the guy who pushed me over? That barman has a ridiculously large pipe. Adol, is that you, Adol?
There you are.
Okay, silver-haired man. There you are. I finally found you. It's me, your old pal Duran. Thought I told you to let me know if you managed to make it back alive. Who's Adol? Who are you? Oh boy, he did say his name, so you know, it would be rude to say who are you. It's you, Adol. Adol Kristen. But never mind that. I can't believe you came back alive from the great forest of Celceta, of all places. They say when you set foot in there, you lose all sense of direction and never come out again. Supposedly lots of gold in those woods, and Hispani and Roman both keep their distance. Those are the 2 big military powers in this region. So there's no map to be found. I tried to stop you, man, and once you stepped out that gate, I thought you were a goner for sure. You're my favourite source of mun, I mean my dearest friend.
Alright.
Straight to business, no offence intended if I cut to the chase, but I am an information dealer after all. I want all the intel you've got about the forest, and don't you dare skimp on the details. Tell him the truth. Hey, username. Hey, I'm at work. Can you stream later? I've got stuff to do. Well, I'm afraid you'll probably have to watch this one on catch up, but I appreciate you popping in. Come again? I certainly will. So you don't even remember who I am, or who you are, for that matter. It's funny how everybody remembers how to speak English, though, when they lose their memories. What the hell happened to you in there? I actually forget I asked. In fact, forget we even had this conversation at all. There it is. Oh, we got a glue sniffer. Hey, what's up? We've got a problem. The mine. There are monsters in the mine. Where's Commander Leo? He's not here right now. It seems he's out doing some sort of military training exercise. Even worse, the soldiers that are still here are just panicking. They have no idea what to do. Can't blame them for that, I guess. Let's get to the mine.
No way.
Bye. Alright, we have control finally. Move Direction pad, left stick, talk with the square, examine square. These items have been known to happen on occasion during mining excavations. I just hope no one gets injured. Don't worry, I'll keep your spot reserved for you to rest. Though it looks like I'm gonna have to get ready to accept some injured people in here as well. A monster in the mines, are you gonna take a look as well? Make sure you don't relax your muscles and keep them fired up like a pickard on the spit. I am a maiden. Well, now you know. Did you watch a film with the kids? No, not this week. We had an 8-kilometre walk, so no time for films. Had a nice carbonara for tea though. Me and the wife watched Con Air yesterday. The first time she had watched it, I gave her a list. We were in a Steve Buscemi mood. Camp menu, then select, set the save icon, system menu to save. Oh, we got a camera on the right stick. Oh, check me out. Monsters, what kind of monster? Let's just get to the mine. I want to hit some stuff with a sword. Oh, I believe it's this way. So the map, you discover as you walk. Oh, this isn't the way to the mine. Okay. Ooh, we got dodge. Con Air, put the bunny back in the box. That's the Russian dubbed version. Watching Con Air again, some of the effects are a bit dodgy, where the superimposed plane. Some of the dialogue's a bit wooden, especially near the start, and some of the one-liners are a bit cringeworthy. But it's still fun. It's still an action film from the 90s. They just don't make them anymore. Nick Cage sporting an awesome hair and accent. But you get Ving Rhames, you get John Malkovich, Steve Buscemi, John Cusack, Danny Trejo. That's Governor General Griselda. She just got here recently. Seems Commander Leo's away on business today, so he was assigned here in his place. Are you the last? No. The head miner and a few others got trapped in the room the monsters came out of. Please help them. 3 people. Oh, I wonder who gets tasked with rescuing everyone. Muggins, that's who. But we haven't received any orders from the commander yet. So these are your 2 reoccurring soldiers that are a bit dim and stupid. Prioritize the safe rescue miners above all else. There is no need to eliminate the monsters inside. Hey Sancho, who's higher ranked, the commander or the Governor General? The Governor General, of course, idiot. The Governor General sure seems a hell of a lot more dependable than Commander Leo. A strange orb of light suddenly began shining nearby, yet no one else seemed able to see it but Adol. As you progress, you'll find certain locations and objects upon which target circles appear. Switch to the appropriate character, press triangle to activate that character's unique action. An event will occur. Touching the light, adult can regain lost memories by touching orbs of light. I mean, doesn't everybody? Like, you can't remember anything, you just find an orb of light, obviously. Josh, oh yeah, Ian forgot Dave Chappelle was in Con Air when I told him he wikied it instead of believing me. He's not in it long, he's makes a great impact on the story at the start, but spoilers, he doesn't last the entire plane ride.
I couldn't believe my ears when I heard that you repelled
Con Air or The
Celceta
Rock?
with just a sword. She never misses.
I'd say Con Air because it is knowingly stupid. But they're both fantastic films. Can't believe my ears when I heard that you've repelled one of Sis' knives with just your sword. She never misses.
I honor the skill and courage.
I honor the skill and courage you have displayed.
Of the beasts.
Yeah, he might not look like much, but his skill with a sword is really something.
Don't even
You'll
need
have
to read
fight
it to
me
you. I'm
one-on-one
doing it for you.
sometime.
The Rock on Sean Connery's shoulders alone, plus there's Harris being Spencer Morse. Well, it seems I'm in the minority on Con Air. Hi John. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen. Con Air and The Rock are both okay for me. Only okay. Man, Nicolas Cage was in the freaking height of his career then. Kind of sad to see how many straight to streaming and DVD films Nick Cage has been in the last few years. Every now and then he does something awesome like Color Out of Space or Mum and Dad. But it's kind of shocking how many films just come out and disappear. Urged to get involved, it was simply too much to bear. He had to try and help resolve the situation. Okay, open the account menu and select the memories icon. Memories you have gained. I don't need to rewatch that. Don't need to talk to her, let's go in. So time to waste. Arrange for additional personnel here at once. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in. Alright. I don't have a sword, do I? No, doesn't seem to be stopping me. Several boulders are blocking the way. It seems the commotion caused the cave-in. No doubt I'll get something to smash those up. Ooh, this dash is nice. Gets you around quite fast.
Hold on.
What was the weird vampire film? It's Vampire Kiss, I believe. Kiss of the Vampire? I thought it was Vampire Kiss. That's where he does his emotional explosion of acting doing the alphabet. For a few minutes we'll find you wandering here alone. Where do you think you're going? I heard a strange voice. Calm down and stay back. You sure you weren't just hearing things? You obviously suffered a blow to the head. One of those people. Oh dear. No word then, you naive, meddlesome little do-gooders. Oh dear. Jeez, harsh critic. That sound is kind of like the Zelda sound, but like it's in all the games, usually reworked in some way. I was thinking of wandering here barehanded. Come to think of it, you've lost all your memories. Does that mean you've forgotten how to fight too? Maybe. That's really something you should be saying with a straight face, especially not in a mind full of monsters. Fine, I'll come part of the way with you. Only part of the way though, you got it? Now who's being naive? Okay, now we're a party of 2. I've got to equip my equipment. Short sword. Alright, no accessories. Okay, now we're both wandering around. How do you swap characters again? L2 is the map. R1 does nothing. L1 does nothing. We seem to have a quick menu on the L2 button.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, there we go. Circle to swap characters. You get parties of 3. Looks like we're not getting through here. Gonna have to look for another route. Why don't you do something? Alright, swap back. So yeah, square. As you level up, you'll be able to unlock longer and bigger combos. Triangle is a... I don't really know what that does. I'm sure I'll explain it later on. In the original game, Ys 1 and 2, it was a looking down 2D game, sort of like your Final Fantasy 1. And to fight in it, all you would do was walk into enemies, so bounce off each other, and then in a battle of attrition, whoever had the best equipment or weapons would tend to win. Ys 3 was side-scrolling, kind of like Zelda 2. And then 4 I think returned the same as 1, but from 5 it became sort of you'll run around melee, smash shit up with a sword. AJ Hines. Alright, that film taught me the alphabet. Good job. See? Nick Cage is just doing God's work. I only touched it. Yeah, I guess that is all you did. Looks like it's been buried here for a long time. Buried? It's like literally standing there. Let's focus on getting out of here. No time to be worrying about old statues. I believe they are warp points. Monuments touching a stone. Monuments restores HP. Cure status effects. Upon game over, you can retry from the last monument you touched, or the last town camp you visited. Maybe there's no warp point then. And we come up to our first enemies. Yeah, these are monsters, alright. Sly, what are you doing this close to the entrance? How does it feel to hold a sword again? Pretty natural. Right, try taking these monsters on by yourself to start with. They seem pretty weak, so you should make for a nice warm-up. Alright, let's go smack the crap out of stuff. Else, triangle's guard, X is evade, and circle to switch characters. Nice and easy. They drop usually money and health and like skill points, I believe. Looks like your body remembers how to use a sword, even if your brain doesn't. Awesome, you learned a skill in that fight too. Make sure you equip it before we move on, though you can only use skills when you've got them equipped. Party members may learn skills when fighting tough foes. Once a skill is learned, it can be set to a button by selecting skills from the camp menu. Skills can be used in combat when set. Hold your attack until your character flashes. Then the next strike will be charged. Charge attacks gain SP. Hold R1 and then press any of the buttons to activate the skill assigned to that button. Okay, seems simple enough. Skills. We'll do that one on the circle. A rising edge. Stop pressing guard. Right. Does he have any skills? Shell cracker. Hey, Justin J, long time no see. Was just doing a spot of cleaning. What we playing? We are playing Ys Memories of Celceta. I gave a big spiel about Ys at the start. I'll probably talk more about my experience with these games. Ooh, right on the butt. Right, what's this way? Just like most JRPGs and dungeon crawlers, I get really overwhelmed by too many passages. Ooh, there we go. No doubt we'll be crafting stuff later on, so you have these craft points. These monsters aren't going to be as easy to deal with as the last lot. My strike attacks aren't too effective against soft-bodied creatures like these, but your sword slash attack should do the job nicely. So yeah, if you get parties of 3, usually they have sort of different weapons. So Durin, I believe, is more of a heavy hitter. So stuff with shells and stuff, you best switch to him and then smack the crap out of it. On the other hand, those tough looking ones over there might repel your sword, but my fist and kicks can smash them up good. They just showing off. You focus amongst those weak to slash attacks and I'll focus weak strengths. Got it. Damn straight. Slash strike pierce determines how much damage is dealt to different types of enemies. If an enemy is difficult to damage, try switching to a character with a different attack type. Pressing L3 allows you to review an enemy's name, level and weakness. More detailed information is available in the monster section of the journal. Easy enough. Oh, in just in case you need it, I'll give you one of these. A honey potion. Blush, you're so thoughtful. Anyway, that's a healing item. Always good to keep a few on hand. If your health's low and you think you're in trouble, use one while you still can, or forever hold your peace. Select items in the account menu or press LT to open the item menu. Cool, that's simple enough.
Leave it to me.
Gotta search every corner and make sure you're not missing stuff. Level up. And we got our first chest. Oh, I don't remember these buttons. Oh, another healing. Also, if you stand still, you end up getting your health back, which is always good. That comment you made on Tuesday or Wednesday on stream when I used the term teen when I said I watched Team America a lot in my teen. You saying you shouldn't feel old when watching streams was funny. Well, I do try to be funny. I'm a bit of a comedian. In my head. Oh dear, we got the mama.
You okay?
Hey Panzer, you okay? Sancho and Panzer. I think my legs are broken.
Stop whining. The commander's
Stop
gonna
whining
yell
and the
at us
commander's
when we
gonna
get
yell
back.
at when you get
Go away! Shoo! Shoo!
We're here to help, this doesn't concern us, let's just go. It would be probably me answering the bottom. But we're gonna be nice. Adol's a good guy. He's a nice adventurer. So I guess we can't just leave them. Think of this as a chance to review everything you've learned, give them all you've got. Alright. The extra gauge increases when a skill hits a foe. The more SP it costs, the more the gauge will go up. When the gauge is full, press L1 while holding R1 to use the powerful extra skills. These buttons are getting confusing. Alright, kill the small one. Eh. That was easy.
Come on now.
I mean, why wouldn't he wear armor that covers up his belly? Just asking for trouble. By the way, who are you two? Don't ask me, I have no memory. Let's do that. I don't think I can go on. My leg still hurts. I knew I wasn't count to be a soldier.
Oh,
Yeah. There were a couple on the wish list. Need to open the laptop to see. There was a movie called Avengement that Axel Shadow suggested. I watched, really enjoyed that one. What's that about, Jay? Avengement. Sounds like one of those, that company that makes those sort of dodgy films with similar names. They made Titanic 2. Can't remember what they're called. I keep thinking Trauma. Trauma make the awesome films. Like Nuke High. Asylum. Yeah. A company called Asylum. They always made whatever film came out, they sort of altered the name slightly and then made some really crap CG film. Obviously, I'm not saying that film, it obviously is. It's just about gangsters and ex-convicts, but very entertaining. Titanic 2? Yeah, I never watched it. If I had the Asylum sticker on, I avoided. They were kind of doing the thing before Sharktopus and all that, Sharknado and all that rubbish. Okay, so there's nothing here. Let's get some more stuff. Coal, iron. Oh, we got swimming. So there's a trophy for revealing the entire map. So I know it's annoying, but I will be going to all the corners to clear the maps. Ooh, leveling up nice. Alright, ingot. Oh, I do need that one. There we go. Alright, so we have a door. Damn, looks like it's locked. Let's see. He's right, the gate is definitely locked up tight. Nope, it's not budging. Let's look for the key. But yeah, I really enjoy these games. Kind of like people who enjoy the Dynasty Warrior games. It's kind of nice to just kind of like Diablo, where you're just dungeon crawling, just running around, just smacking the crap out of stuff. You can sort of switch off and just enjoy. It's just as locked up tight. This too. Still, this is a much simpler lock than the one on the gate. No problem, leave it to me. Alright, so I think his special skill is lockpicking. He's my Jill Valentine. Duran can pick open lock chests, allowing you to obtain items inside. Yep. What is this triangle?
Leave it to me.
There we go. Yep, you sort of tinker with it and then give it a boot. Sci-fi or asylum films aren't that good. No. I don't think I've actually sat through one of them. Sometimes you just need to watch a film called Mega Shark vs Giant Octopus. Yeah. Can't always be in the mood for Oscar-winning films like Con Air. You are right. Titanic 2 didn't go down as well as the first one. Oh, daydreaming Davy. You are the comedian. Let's see what's waiting behind it. Could anyone here suggest a good brutal action romp I could see tonight? Brutal action romp? I don't know, The Raid? It's pretty brutal. Action, I would always say Jackie Chan, but not quite known for brutal. I liked Puppet Master or Mega Piranha. Stop making me laugh, Davey. These low budget B movies have never appealed to me, Gary. It's just usually the sci-fi so bad. Like, I can get over the bad acting and the sort of cringeworthy acting, but usually when the special effects are so terrible. That sounds like the title of the film Dexter's Laboratory. Santa Claus vs. Wolfman. Isn't there 6 Sharknado movies? Isn't the girl from American Pie in that? The one who did lots of drugs. Square. Alright, 3 potions. We ain't gonna lose. They make me laugh. Jay, they are no horrible. They are so horrible, I just can't believe they made it. I'm a sucker for giant monster movies. Seen the Raid movies. I still need to watch Extraction. I haven't heard much about Extraction, but one person said it was good. So I will probably get around to watching it at some point. Hell, it's free. Right, this way. Alright, what was that? Recovers 10 HP, revives fallen allies. I don't think we'll waste money on that. Alright, there's a monument. And we're healed. Which you know that means we got a boss coming. Save. Save anywhere, which is nice. Tara Reid, you are right, Gary. She has a very smoke 20 fags a day voice. Matt mentioned the Extraction is very good. Then I shall definitely give it a go. Ah, PlayStation saving so slow. Finally got around to watching The Martian yesterday. Is that the Matt Damon one? I remember thinking it was okay. Uh-oh. It's the Aldovos?
Hold on.
You better hurry up and remember how to fight. Yeah, I'm trying to get my head around the controls. Alright, following sequence will allow you to fight effectively. Obtain SP with charged attacks. Use skills to charge the extra gauge. Unleash an extra skill. I can't smack the arms. Oh, I do like dodges in these games. Alright, so, special move? Ah, it's that one. There we go. There you go. Pretty cool. And now he's dropping shit. And there's the first boss. Nice, easy. Just wait for him to blow the crap up. Chris Hemsworth is awesome. Indeed. Can't think of. He was in. Was it Chris Hemsworth in that remake of that Patrick Swayze film? Is it Red Dawn? The one that got put on a shelf for ages, and I had to stop being a Chinese army, and they had to make it Korean. That film wasn't great. I think that was Chris Hemsworth. Well, I lost your memories, but I'm starting to see how you're able to make it out of the forest alive. No one's more surprised than I am. Oh, that was nothing. Alright, jeez. You actually managed to take down that huge monster. I'm Wagner, the head miner. As long as the monster was there, we had nowhere to go. Some strange statue there, and at one point it started to glow, and that seemed to calm the monster a bit. Well, it had wings on its back, very distinct. Bye bye. Matt Damon quote from Team America. Matt Damon. I haven't watched Team America in ages. We had a few films on the list yesterday, and Basketball was on it. I do love that film. Hey, what's that? Isn't that a statue they just told us about? It's got wings. Adam was suddenly stricken with a violent, intense headache. I'm truly sorry this way. Certain you return this false sanctuary. I have. Suddenly a light appeared before you the two, concealing a small winged object within it. Silver wings. The hell did it come from? Sure looks odd. Old. I wonder what it was used for. Do you think the real one has anything else to do with your voice you heard? Calm down. Jesus. This week I have got to midway through season 5 of The Sopranos. I've managed to watch nearly, well, 4.5 seasons in 2 weeks. God bless luck being able to watch TV and work. When you're done here, let's head back to the surface. Nothing behind. Nope. Items. Artifact. All. Swords. Gauntlet. Armor. Minerals. Beast materials. Key items. Warp between monuments of same colour. Allows party to warp between monuments of the same colour. Is there a way to use? No. I'm sure that'll come up later on. Did I see that I could equip an accessory? No. Made it up. Alright, back out we go. Fallen is a great crime, drama and action film. Pixels. Pixels is cool. Silver ring is shining brightly. Appears to be reacting to something. Oh boy, what now? Allows you to warp between monuments of the same colour and shape. Examine monuments, display the warp menu. Select one of the illuminated monuments. The party will warp to the selected monument. Meh. I might as well go out, get some level up a bit. No, you're not gonna let me, obviously. Fine. Eh, fine. Denzel Washington rarely makes a bad film. Yeah, that Deja Vu was a bit crappy. But apart from that, I pretend to like most of what he does. Fart jokes. Sandler plays the same role as he usually plays, and there's a lot of fart jokes. Sounds like a good Adam Sandler film. If I haven't seen it, I want to. I think I've seen every Adam Sandler film. Even that terrible Going Overboard he did really early in his career. And that was a slog to watch. I want to go fight stuff. Ah! Anyway, I think I'll get an item like the angel wings later on in the game where that will smash boulders. Kind of Metroidvania in that way. You'll be able to access different things as you get different items later. What's going on here? Thanks over my friends, big guy. The red-haired youth noted in the report. That's what I call Ian. That's my nickname for Ian. Red-headed youth. There's more I wish to discuss with the two of you. Well, I'd prefer not to make this commotion any greater. A huge commotion of 6 people with sticks coming out of their heads. Any reason you're not a fan of Denzel, Josh? Favorite Denzel movie? Is it Man on Fire? Is that the name of the film? Long, cloaked and violent, impenetrable winds. Pro Incel Block 99. Man on Fire, there we go. I wasn't imagining that. It's been years since I watched it. I'm sure it's still good though. I was like, extend my deepest thanks to you and all you've done, Adol. And there is one issue I would also like to discuss with you. Irishmen of the great forest of Celceta to the northwest of here. Of course. I have no memory, but of course. Said there are few who enter the great forest ever return alive. If they do, they've forgotten their memory. Spoilers. As such, even our army has been hesitant to explore its depths, leaving its mostly uncharted wilderness. However, we recently received orders from Ron instructing us to find new gold deposits. We must make haste. I therefore have a formal request for you. Would you consider undertaking the task of mapping the Great Forest on our behalf? Again, it's uncharted wilderness. Few set foot within, few return. Most of these games aren't a case of curating maps and exploring. They're usually just story. Go through dungeons, go through forests. In the Ys 8, the latest chronologically, you get shipwrecked and left on an island with a load of survivors. And you basically, a giant octopus won't let you leave the island. So you basically have to explore the hidden secrets of this island. Such a good game. It's on PS4 and Switch. Although I think Switch copies are quite hard to get hold of. Ys 9 came out in Japan end of last year, and I'm super excited to hopefully get a release in this country after it gets that word translated. And oh look, a trophy, Mine Raider. It's Tomb Raider's cheap cousin. Shit, I can steal. I want to steal stuff.
Leave it to me.
All right.
Blah 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 blah. Don't care, don't care. Ugh, nothing to steal. Training Day. I watched Training Day when it first came out. Well, not when it first came out. My brother got the DVD when it first came out. And then I don't think I had actually watched it again till... I still didn't watch it again, but I watched the off-the-shelf reviews on it. Completely forgotten about the hurricane, saw it in the cinemas. Lots of Denzel talk. Anyone watched any good films or TV shows this week? I haven't watched this week's Harley Quinn. I decided to watch The Sopranos in the bath this week. I'd have baths multiple times, but I'm talking about my Saturday bath. It's usually when I watch Harley Quinn. I'm not a dirty, unwashed scrote. You've got the wrong person, bub. Damn straight. Because I'm a genius, of course.
I am the great Leo, commander of the Celcetan army and the finest swordsman around. Don't you start getting cocky just because you took down a little monster while I was away. If I'd been here, I would have defeated it in a tenth of the time. With such skill,
Tenth of the time.
you would have
Well,
been left
killed him pretty fast. Whoa, ha, 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 ha. No, can't see why. No, I guess I'm not exploring. Straight to the bar. So, although the graphics aren't amazing this game, seeing as it is pretty much a spruced up port of the PlayStation Vita version, it still has its charm. And it's only £25, so it's more of a budget release on the PS4 this week. I'm gonna accept it, where there won't be much of a game.
At all.
As partners. I can't deny it's been pretty exciting. I want the money, you want to get your memories back. And to get your memories back, you're gonna need to go back into the Great Forest. Make the map, get some juicy info while we're at it. Everybody's happy, it's win-win. It sure is. Crimson Peak has been my favourite film of the week. Crimson Peak, I haven't seen that in a while. Yeah, apart from Con Air, I think that's the only film I've actually watched this week. It's just been Sopranos 24/7. You want to see Walken in a Tarantino film? He's in Pulp Fiction. He smuggles the watch up his butt. Am I right? That's right, isn't it? That's Walken. Rears might watch The Devil's Backbone again. Just Martian for me this week. I watched Ready Player One last night. Thought it was good. Yeah, I've seen that a few times. I actually watched it in the cinema, and I watched it. No, me and wife watched it in the cinema because we watched it in 3D, and she doesn't do well with 3D. Tried to point out Hello Kitty at the start, but she couldn't see it because it was too blurry. But we recently rewatched it with the kids, and apart from a few really unnecessary curse words, they got on with it okay. Risk quests, here's how they work. You can accept quests whenever you want by checking the quest board in the inn. Every time you complete a quest, you'll get a reward from the client. See that board over there? That's Kaznan's quest board. These games always have bizarre words and names. Okay, to milk a Fabros. You there? Yes, you reading this notice. Do you have what it takes to help me make a super special drink? For more details, talk to me at the bar. Do I press anything to get it? Right, did you check everything on the quest board? No, pressed the wrong button. Come on now, I'm not asking for the world here, so don't try and cheat. Go on, check it out. Damn, he called me out. Alright, honey potions. I want someone to run a small errand for me. Let me know if you're interested. I'm usually in the Celceta General Government Building cafeteria. Wallace the Soldier. I wish to purchase 20 chunks of iron, or if interested, please see me at the trading post. 20 chunks. Let's see how much I got. Why can't I clear that one? Ferocious beast known as the Langrits has been sighted on the plains right by the Great Forest. Would a skilled warrior be willing to defeat it? No, another Tarantino film. It's fucking Chucky. I remember of Sopranos David, where clips one in particular was the teenage son gets into trouble and father says to him to get out of his sight. Well, pretty much sure that could be any family drama. It's definitely worth a watch. Like, it gets, because of its length, it gets a bit soap opera-y sometimes, but it's still good. Or like things will happen by the end of the episode, and then the next episode is like nothing had happened. Someone will get beaten up and have their face black and blue, and then it'll be completely fine the next episode. But it's good. Some good characters. Quests are displayed on the quest board in each town or village. Examine the quest on the board, automatically adds it to your journal so you can undertake it. Easy peasy. NPCs who offer a quest display quests above them. By the way, you have a journal, right? You can note your progress exploring the Great Forest quests you've accepted. If you write those things down, it'll come handy later on. You can view the following story monsters land. Okay, let's talk to this weird macho barman. That look on your face tells me that you have something to say. Could you see my request on the board? Right now I'm in the middle of refining my finest product. Naturally, I'm talking about the almighty muscle milkshake. After some thought, I've decided on the perfect ingredients, the essence of the wild, impossible to obtain from livestock raised surrounded by domestic comforts. The gentleman is Fabros milk. Indeed, Fabros is a strong wild beast which looks similar to a cow, found on the plains just before the Great Forest, and I'd like you to go and milk one for me. Flashbacks of was it Kingpin? Kingpin. Milking the boy bull. Is there a way to tell the males and females apart? Females will obviously have to milk a female. The easiest way to tell them apart is to look at the horns. Males have 3 horns while the females only have 1. First is that female are exceptionally cautious. They'll run away immediately, so you're gonna have to sneak up on it. Well, this is a pretty intense quest. Really good idea where you can find one. There's a patch of field where the farmers are normal to graze. Here, let me show you. Point to an area in the map of the Great Forest. I don't know what that means. I'm really looking forward to more Guardians of the Galaxy. There was some news this week. I can't remember what it was. Oh, wasn't it good that they're this will be the last film with the current... What are you talking about? Bangrits. The last film with these characters in the Guardian series. What's that? Alright, so I got that one. How much ore do I have? Someone wanted that, didn't they? Artifacts, ore. 10, obviously. Am I allowed back in the mine to mine a bit more? No, you're gonna yap to me more. There are a few shops in Kansan worth mentioning. It's Billy's Curious. He sells all kinds of items from health potions to antidotes. And that's Thomas' Armory. Yeah, I suppose. Let's get some new weapons. Thomas. If you want to buy a weapon or armor, he's the man to talk to. Like Spider-Man 3. What's wrong with you, Jay? Come on now. That dance is terrible. It was at that point in the film I was just like, what am I watching? This is just terrible. Because I like the is it Topher Grace? the guy from the '70s show. I didn't mind him in that film. Alright, how much money do I got? 654. Well, weapons get expensive, don't they? Alright, what about armor? Well, currently can't afford nothing. That's how you jump downstairs. Yeah, they hope Thor gets to join the Guardians for a film. Chemistry in them was a lot of fun. It was. It was a highlight of the last... was it the last... No, it was Infinity War. Seen as spoilers. Most of Endgame, they weren't in it. Like the Smith here, you can get your weapons and armor reinforced. Weapons and armor have a total 8 statistics that can be reinforced using minerals, excluding ore. Emeralds can be used to raise the poison stat. Fair enough. Absorb. Well, that's a lot of information. This blacksmith can also refine ore into metal and gems if you bring him some to work with. You're going to need them too if you plan on doing any reinforcing. First, you look for some ore, then you refine it, then you use the refined ore to give weapons and armor a nice boost. Seems simple enough. One material here, exchange them for an item of higher quality. Best of all, he doesn't charge. Fair enough. That does it for shops here in Gaznan. Once you've finished checking out the trading post, we can go back outside through the main entrance. Shops. We've wrapped up my grand tour. Sly, what a pain. If you haven't gone and lost your memories, I would have had to bother showing you all again. That's right, feel bad. Oh, Gary. I know you have Raimi biased, but that film is a mess. Just had Bruce Campbell cameo, which was always a plus. No, I didn't like Spider-Man. It's not the worst film in the world, but it's a lot of bad in it. I think most people going into that film didn't get Raimi's style. Naughty step for all the Spider-Man 3 fans, that's right. Pretty amazing view, right? Avita Forest is certainly a view. Can't wait to start exploring. Alright, can't see it too well today because of the fog, but when it's nice out, there's a huge tree that towers over all the others. Let's place it about here on the map, roughly. So word around Governor General's office is that the mouth of the large river is being found along the forest coastline. If that's true, I mean the river cuts right through the middle of the forest. Hereish. Okie doke. I want to open the map with the stupid touchpad. Okie doke. Now we have control. Dead end. Castle crap. What's in there? We need to talk to the cafeteria bloke, don't we? Locked, 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 locked. Wait, should be something to pick up. There's not many words. I didn't mind the Amazing Spider-Man films. It was cool they kind of worked the Gwen Stacy death into it. Although it felt a bit rushed to get to that story beat in the second film. There we go, here's the questy bloke. So you're Wallace, that's me, you've come to accept it then. Well then, depends on the details. On my half, I'll give you the funds, so go to the item shop and buy me some honey potions. That's all there is to it. Well, I have my reasons, let's just put it that way. I just have to buy 3. Oh, seriously? You want us to exchange this then? If you sell those as they are, you won't get much for them. But if you exchange them for something a bit more valuable at the trading post, you'll get a lot more. Trade them all for sturdy bones and you should be able to sell 100 gold. Dear Lord. Alright, trading post. There's someone back here that gives you information. Fine looking gentleman, would you care to have some fun with me? I'll give you the time of your life. Oh, it's like we're playing Yakuza again. Come get the latest scoops. I've got the latest on the prettiest lady in town, Governor. How about it? I'll sell it to you on the cheap. Yes, you get a trophy if you get all of his scoops. Prepare to be amazed. Richard loves cats. Oh, God. The other day I saw her trip over a cat that was lying in the middle of the room. It got mad at her and started to hiss, but she gently apologized. Well, that was worth 100, wasn't it? Yeah. No, we need to speak to him. Exchange material. Exchange. Sturdy bones, wasn't it? got 20. So... Alright, and then we go... Do you sell it? Buy... Jesus Christ. What does that do? Oh, I'm sure at some point I'll rack up enough money to buy those. And then we go over to the shop. And where was that shop? Not there. Is it down here? No. Oh, it's there. Oh my dear. Buy 1, 2, 3. Yes.
My turn.
Back to the canteen. And deliver it to this lazy butt. Josh didn't like either of the Amazing Spider-Man films. What was the name of the guy who played Spider-Man? He was in a TV series I liked briefly, Sugar Rush. Anyone remember Sugar Rush? About lesbians living in Brighton, near Brighton Pier. It was on Channel 4. It was kind of before Skins, but sort of in the same vein. I like that show, but yeah, he was in it. Andrew Garfield, yeah, he was in it. Even younger than he was at Spider-Man. Like, did he ever do anything else? Like, I don't really see him much anymore. Not seen Sugar Rush, but saw trailer. Gonna turn in for the night, feeling exhausted now. Have a great stream, David, and I'll catch you all soon. Good night, Gary. Get well rested, ready for a new week. Look forward to the review on Thursday. But thanks for joining. So,
That's one.
yeah. We got cramp. Alright, let's see if we can get back to that mine so I can get some more ore. For another quest. And let's smack this crap out of stuff. Fair enough, I don't have any. Spawn with that shop. Just filling out the map, honest. Alright, you gotta sort of make friends with all the animals. They all need something, which I'm sure we'll gather later on in the game. What are you doing here? There we go. Oh, it's only giving me coal. I want iron. Well, give me one. Switch swim. No, that's a treasure chest. I really hope there's more points to extract materials from, instead of just coming all this way for no reason. We came all this way for no reason. I think they reset after a while. Let's check. No, I'm already at the depths, dummy. No, not resetting. Alright, let's head to the Great Forest. See if we can milk me some weird cow with the horn. Oh, Seagull King's going too. Good night. I also have a good week. Love Black Mirror, which one was it? Which one was that? Don't remember the titles, just the plots, lol. From Sugar Rush is in one of my... Lenora... Is it Critchlow? From Sugar Rush is one of my favourite episodes of Black Mirror. Which episode's that, Dave, Jim and Davey? Bear. Which one's Bear? I've seen all of Black Mirror. Give us a quick synopsis if you could. Oh. The monkeys are going out again.
Come on now.
So yeah, they head out in the forest. They'll keep popping up from time to time, usually when the story beat comes, showing how incompetent they all are. Indeed. All right. Oh, monument. Alright, so this is what the most of the game is just big places to explore. Smack the crap out of stuff. Now it's time for us to get started exploring the Great Forest. Before that though, you had a bit of a warm-up at the mines, but the monsters in the Great Forest are on a different level altogether, so let me give you a few pointers on combat techniques. Aerial combo. Attack an airborne area. Damage is increased and you can obtain gold, SP and life energy. To any using a skill, you regain half the SP the skill required and obtain life energy. To defeat a foe using the attack type it's weak against, it will drop more gold and may drop rare items. Flash guard. Guard just as an enemy attacks to execute flash guard. Damage is nullified and the SP and extra gauge. Flash move. Evade just as an enemy attacks to execute flash move. Gold, currency, life, energy is the green orbs, and materials. These racks are sticks. Alright, so yeah, you gotta make sure to get rid of all the grey bits on the map. I think the first time I played it, I wanted to complete the whole map, but I got like 99% of it complete. There was a tiny, tiny little bit of grey on the map that I was missing, which I had to run around the entire game to unlock. It was super annoying. Coal, iron ore. Smack the crap out of some flowers. So yeah, like I said earlier, I kind of like Dynasty Wars. You just go around, you sort of switch off and just smack crap. Super relaxing. Whoa! Hit me, you little jerk. Fair enough. You can smack their corpses for even more stuff. We got a big old bowl. Let's see if no. Ah, look at that. And you just keep beating the corpses, get more bits and bobs out of them. Did we get that rock? Yep. You'd think your AI character would just run around and pick up all the stuff you missed. Be helpful like that, but no. Maybe when you have 3 characters running around with you, it'll be less likely to miss stuff. Ooh, rotting fruit. Not everybody wants to get. Nice chill game, it is indeed. Black Mirror is quality. It's more of a commentary on technology, where an Inside Number 9. See, I had issues at the start of Black Mirror, watching the first series. It kind of felt like my dad telling stories of what he thought the future would entail with technology. My dad hasn't a clue about technology. It just felt a bit, I don't know, off. Like there were some episodes where it just didn't kind of make sense that our society would get to that point. Like we had forgotten everything that had come before. But as I watched it more, and as the series went on, I enjoyed it a lot more. As they started getting good actors in, and going to some really interesting places with the stories. And I like Charlie Brooker. He's a good writer, and I've read some of his books like Dawn of the Dumb. And his weekly wipes and programs like that are always hilarious. Has a very biting satirical humour. Oh, lots of tutorials. Resting. If you stand still for long enough in outside arena areas, the party will put away their weapons. In this state, HP will slowly recover. I can give orders. Press R up. AI parties will focus on attacking. Down will focus on evasion. That's about all I've got. Come on, let's keep up this pace. Music's always great in this game, especially in the overworlds and during fights. Usually has just crazy wailing on guitars. We are getting tons of materials.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
But yeah, it's nice to just flip between characters really fast, really simply. Touch of a button. Ooh, he's got lots of give. Whoa, oh. Now.
Leave it to me.
I like that skill. Jump over everyone. Which is not helpful.
Leave it to me.
And you can jump in and swim. All pretty smooth. Alright, there's a flag there. Oh! Oops. Maybe I should have snuck up on that one if I wanted to milk it. Bah, looks like it spotted us. Guess we need to be really careful to stay out of its line of sight. Suppose we'll just have to wait for it to come back and try again. Nope, it's back again. Need to approach it from behind very carefully this time. Slowly does it. I mean, did we bring a bucket? Oh, he liked that, she liked that. Cheers. I remember seeing an episode of Dead Set Remember Brooker and being very confused. Has anyone seen the recent BBC Dracula series? No. Oh, I'm not even watching. Got kicked out of me. I didn't watch it. I think Gary did. I think I remember him talking about it on a podcast. I tend not to watch a lot on the BBC. Usually a new Louis Theroux documentary when they pop up. Where are you going? He got a bit carried away then. Alright, already hit that source. Let's see what's down this way. Alright, we go that map, and then we go down here. Ooh, lots of iron ore in that one. think enemies will eventually respawn, or you can just leave the area and come back and that makes them respawn. So if you want to grind out for it. Ooh. Check out his belly. Check me out. Flash move. Yeah. Easy peasy. Ah, that was the quest. Who would have guessed? What's your favourite series, Jay? You're gonna give the first episode out. Guess you're talking about Dracula? No. Have you seen Taboo with Tom Hardy? Nope. First series on iPlayer. What's it about? Apart from Tom Hardy, obviously. Ooh, and a treasure chest. Alright, I'm gonna move ahead, get to another monument, and then go back and cash in some of these quests. I mean, who doesn't go across fields just flipping about? We gotta level up. And when you level up, all your HP gets returned, which is nice. Smack some berries. Okay, no. Head back there. Let's go cash in, get some money and stuff. Give Sherlock a go, fellas. It's very intriguing. Yeah, I like Sherlock. It's been ages since that's been back on. I'm not sure if they gave up on it and are not making any more series. They usually come around about Christmas time for some specials. That wasn't that. The flags, the quests. This guy wanted the iron, didn't he? Nope, he didn't want it, obviously. Use a shop. Shop. Quest. Oh, you've come back the iron ore. I appreciate the endurance, but you don't seem to have enough. Oh, how much do I have? There it is. 9. He wanted, was it 20? Or I wish to purchase 20 chunks. Ugh. Right, so I can talk to the barman, give in his milk, so he can get more muscles to flex at us. Also, the woman there wanted us to kill the funny thing. Here's your reward money. Ah, sweet. Now I can probably buy a new weapon.
That was nothing.
And I must taste it right away. Behold the Fabros milkshake. Gentlemen, a toast to its successful completion. This is, well... You're right, this isn't very good at all. Certainly unique, I'll give you that, but the gamey tang really gets stuck in your nose. Oof. Damn straight need to thank us. Yeah, just ore, which is always good. That wrapped up Sherlock a couple of years ago. Oh, well, they finished now, did it? And then he was Doctor Strange with an awful weird American accent. Yep, everybody feel free to join the Discord. I don't know if anyone could post a link, or if there's anyone here that's not currently on it. But there's always a talk going on in the Discord. Okay. I'll just check to see what the next area is. Oh wait, I wanted to buy a sword, didn't I? Back we go. There are towns later on in the game. It's not like some JRPGs where you only have the one town. You keep going back to it and back and forth. Long saber plus 19. No, we only want one. We don't need hundreds of them. Steel gauntlet. One. Yes. There we go. Two of those, please. I think that's all my money gone, isn't it? And back out again. Oh, Link Trainer. Ridley Scott hasn't been any good since Gladiator. Probably not. I can't really think of anything that springs to mind that I would recommend to anyone. I wouldn't even recommend Gladiator. I didn't really enjoy Gladiator when it came out. Ooh, nice. So yeah, everything respawns. You can mine everything again, or just level up quite easy. Weird, I could sense a beast all around us before, but now it's like they're all gone. Ooh, let's make a tent. Some god lived in the area, planted them, or so the story goes. I figured it was all a load of nonsense, but well, if nothing else, this seems like an ideal place for to take a breather. Two men in the woods, camping out together.
All right.
I think they made a film about that once. Fragrance of the spirit tree. Adult felt his body drift into a deep, relaxing slumber. One of the memories sealed in the back of Adult's mind was restored. Not a very helpful memory. Looks like you're looking pretty groggy yourself. You have a nightmare. Adult described the memory he regained. Tower, huh? Upon reaching the camp for the first time, Adult will regain a memory. Nearby memory fragments will also be noted on the map. The camps also boast the following functions. Upon entering camp, fallen party members will be revived, blah 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 blah. The usual. Memory fragments in the surrounding areas are now visible on the map. Well, that shows where we came from. How big is this map? We've done 8.2 of it so far. So I think it might open up past the water. I don't know. Right, that's the way we came. Nothing around here. Brokeback Mountain. I didn't suggest it. It was had homosexual tendencies. Jay, that was all you. Gary didn't enjoy Gladiator either. Came out at a weird time in my life. I was more interested in girls and going out drinking. Didn't have much time for movies at that point. I was a giddy teenager. Time passes rapidly in the great forest, boy. It's mainly lurking dangers. Morning, night, evening. Status effects, blah blah blah. Ah, shit me. It's nice when you do manage to dodge something. Oh shoot. Jerk. Oof, wow. He's not losing a lot of energy. I don't think I am supposed to be able to beat this guy. Oh shoot. Back to the tent. Back to the tent. Ah, that actually might be helpful. spoiled all crap. It just seems like cheating. Ooh. Help that ground pound. Whoa. Seems to have such a wide area of effect. Even behind him. So annoying. Ooh. We're getting there. Oh. Ow. No. New skill, but I think I'll have a look at that in a minute. There we go, we got him in the end. Heal. Simple done. Alright, path to the right. Ooh, iron ore. I seem to have got myself stuck in the hole. When in doubt, change character. Oh, sorry, dude, you're swimming down there. Alright, we got a memory around here. Oh, bless him. Anyone here get Bet Your Life with Billy Zane? Nope, not seen that. You guys make me feel like I haven't watched a lot of films sometimes. Keep bringing up all these names like, nope, not seen that, not seen that. But I'm willing to learn. Where did you go? Gracious, he even left his basket behind. Memories of my father. Alright, exit to that way. We can swim and kill. Who's arming these freaking monsters with weapons? Hit! We go this way. Fill out that map. Coal. Oh, what? Dude. I'm not fighting you again. Alright, back to the tent. And that's where I'm going to draw this stream to an end, for it's past 12:30 and I've got a full week of work ahead. These weekends are going past way too fast. But I'd like to thank everybody tonight for joining me. We got Josh, we got Jay, we got Daydreaming Davey, we got Tarman, I think John Grant was in earlier. Gary for popping in. Matt Mitchley, of course, he's there every time, giving me moral support through these streams. But yeah, thanks for joining me this evening. I hope next week brings in awesome things for everyone. The weather looks like it's going to improve from this week, which sucked. It's too much rain this week. But we got some sun, so maybe we'll get a tan. But I hope you all had a nice Father's Day, you fathers, or if you did manage to get to see your dads. Hope you gave them fist bumps from the Off the Shelf Reviews channel. Hey Laszlo, what's this? This is the end of a stream of E's Memories of Celceta, which came out on Friday. I might see how I feel about streaming this whole game. See what the feedback is on this game. It is quite a special game to me, although I've only been playing them for the last 2 years. I have had a crash course in the whole series, but it is a game series I truly love, and hopefully I might get some of you into the game as well. But in the meantime, film reviews Thursdays as always. I'm not sure if Ian will be streaming yet more Conker's Bad Fur Day this week, and I'm sure Gary and Dan will be back to stream some more Dark Souls. But in the well, Laszlo, I got Golden for Persona 4 Golden. I have been looking at that on Steam. It is very tempting, but there's an event with Atlas next week, and I'm hoping they will announce a console version. I really want to on a console. But before I sidetracked, have a good night, all you shelfers. Fist bumps, and I'll catch you again next time. See ya.